Hello, this is Nonsono. Again, on this video, I'm going to walk you through um, everything that, the requirements, you could say requirement, you could say, whatever it takes to open up a food truck or the application. Again, this is based off of region. Um, I'm talking about Worcester, Mass, and almost maybe another city in Massachusetts. I personally think, from my experience, if you go down to, either the zoning or the city hall or somewhere, or the fire department, actually, fire department, you talk to them, you'll be surprised how responsive these folks could be. They'll give you, if there's a form, sometimes they'll print it out for you, sometimes they'll let you know what it is, sometimes they give you the information. But my point is talk to them and you get the information you need to proceed, because each city and zone is, or even each city has their own ordinance. Some city don't even let you have a food truck. Something city have you park in a certain designated area, some whatever it is. So you can just, but all I'm trying to show today is just to walk you through, to show you what one or two of these forms looks like. They are similar, but let's dive into it. Thanks. So this is the form, like you could see right here, Department of Inspection Service, Worcester, Mass. Right here it says payment is due, application fee $250. So official use and all that stuff, blah blah blah. So application for permit to operate a mobile food truck. So right here you check name of business, owner, address, mailing address, telephone number, email, applicant name, address, all these, registration of the truck. Do you have a state issue a hawkers and peddlers license? Yes or no? You put your, then are you Surf Safe certified? Of course it has to be yes. Anyway, then right here it says applicant required to have a hawkers and peddlers license issued by the city. You write the name, and so that tells you gotta go get that. Then base of operation, name, address, city, telephone, type of establishment. That's that. Then this is page 2, Commonwealth compliance. Of course, workers' comp. If you have somebody that is working with you in the state, you have to have this. That's what the state is all about. Then if you do have employees, you answer all these, or if it's just you, certificate of compliance with Worcester, revise all this, right here. If you're privacy, partnership, corporation, if it's a trust, you just give answer all this. Then right here, City of Worcester mobile vending truck requirements. So these are the place that I think is the most in a current City of Worcester inspection of permit sticker shall be attached to each of all times. Then all food must obtain sauce labeled. These are all part of serve safe. Most of these are bakery, thermostats. Thermometer must be present in the cooling. Condiments are only approved if they're commercially repackaged, pre-packaged. Okay, all hot food must remain at an internal temperature of 140 degrees or above. All cold food, wrapped sandwiches cannot be stored in direct contact with ice. Disposable costs must be, so vehicle must return to approved safe facility for cleaning. So here, what that means here, we do have you need a kitchen to sponsor you. So that's why they want to make sure where your food, water disposal, and your prep your food and all that stuff. It has to be in a certified kitchen. You can't just do it. So that's what that is. The company name must be displayed on sale, with this 3-inch lettering. Hand washing facility must be provided. If potential hazard food prepared agent must be provided. So these are mobile food unit and pushcart. Um, you must comply, limited services, single service item, water system. So you read out all these, it will tell you. Yes, right here at the water system, D, it talks about the water you're using in the on the food truck. What it's supposed to be, how you should clean it. You read it specifically, it says it right there. This system shall be of sufficient capacity to furnish enough hot and cold water for food preparation, utensil cleaning, and sanitizing, and hand washing in accordance with 105 CMR. Dot dot dot. The water inlet shall be located so that it will not be contaminated by waste discharge, road dust, oil, or grease, and it shall be kept capped unless being filled. The water inlet shall be provided with a transition connection of size or type that will prevent its use for any other service. All water distribution pipes or tubing shall be constructed and installed in accordance with the requirement of the 105 CMR. Dot 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 dot. So basically, you're being explained how the water system works. So remember, this is for a city, a particular city. But again, these are for safety. They want to make sure there's nothing goes into the wood, it goes into the tank. Somebody doesn't get sick. There's no oil. There's nothing. He talks about waste retention. If liquid waste result from operation of a mobile food unit, the waste shall be stored in a permanently installed retention tank that is of at least 15% larger capacity than the water supply tank. Basically, they want the gray water to be 15% bigger than the fresh water. We're talking about my city I'm working with. So you look at it, each city might be different, but these are what it is. Like I always say, go to the city, talk to them. You probably understand what is needed, or if you already have the what if your truck is will pass or not. So then toilet, I don't know, sanitary. Then it all depends on your state. So again, you can always pause this and take a look at ours. Then this one is 7 unit mobile food. So you read these and you go, and like I've mentioned this before, you'll be surprised. These folks at the city, most of them are they're friendly. You know what I mean? You just go talk to them. Let them know what you're doing. They are gonna inspect it. So if they are inspected, they might as well tell you what they want. That's where I'm going in. So identification. So all these right here. So this is a mobile unit questionnaire. Food supply. Again, some of these, if you done your serve safe, you understand these are basically part of it. They're not going way off. Are all food supplies, including ice and water, from inspected and approved sources. I mean, if it's no, then you shouldn't be in business. You don't want to poison nobody. So that's why it has to be yes. Will all prepackaged food be labeled with the name and address of manufacturer name again? So if there's a poison or if there's something that happens, it could be traced back. Especially like all these ready to eat food, lettuce and all that stuff. We gotta be careful with. So food storage, that you know again, you could pause this and take a look. I don't have to go through all this. Construction is the unit constructed of safe material that are durable, smooth, and easily cleanable. Then describe it. Then you write is the unit. They went through this again. Pause this and take a look at it. Then water system waste retention, just like the same thing we talked about. You go through it and all that. So right here, it talked about it. It talked about everything. Sync with hot and cold running water under pressure available. They talked about this. Food preparation, apply this. List how much category, cooked or non-cooked. How will hot bulk food be contained at 140 degrees? You're gonna have to tell them. They want to make sure you're not getting anybody sick. You know, how will dispensing utensil be stored? So that's just what this says. It says also print form, but I'm just giving you what ours look like. Again, each state jurisdiction will be different. So this is another city that has theirs online too. Their number, you can always call them. It says mobile food unit and push card requirement. Right here, all mobile food operations shall operate from a servicing area, which you go talk to them. They'll tell you servicing area, things and vehicle discharging liquid, and also because they will talk you talk to them. The mobile food accessories are required to obtain their own retail food permit for use of. So then they're giving you the following licenses must be attached to your permit, which is retail food permit issued by the Board of Health, food protection manager certificate, which is ServSafe. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Allergen awareness, most of them you get through that. Then hawkers and peddlers license by the division. I think they're like $150. I'm not sure. Sales tax registration number. Of course, you're gonna be paying the IRS some kind of money. Business certificate. Some cities are $50 for 5 years. Some are more. That is for sole proprietor. If you're doing LLC, it's 500. Some states probably are zero, but again, I'm just talking about here. Then the other license, common visualist license, issued by the city of Leominster. Then, but they say other requirements. Then they should have access to toilet, which is like, so some cities what they do is like, as they want a map, or if you are driving the food truck, they have a route where you need to go. They want to make sure in case if you need to use a bathroom, can you park in a place and use it and continue. So depend on the city. Then again, right here says all units shall be properly licensed, insured, and registered. Waste reception shall be provided at every stop. So again, the mobile food, it tells you where thermometer must be included. So all these are what you need. But again, like I said, these things are not really that. It's not that it's not difficult, but your city and jurisdiction knows more than anyone else. So what I'm doing is different from yours. But walk into them, talk to them, fill these things up, get it all wrapped up. You find out it's not really that complex. But you need, you do it is just for the safety of everybody, to make sure that the food is done right. And besides, if somebody's coming and they see that your facility has all the right certificate, they will be more welcome to eat the food and make sure that you know how to you clean your hands, that the foods are stored properly, that are cooked properly. So but again, I just said let me put this out there so folks will see what some of these are, but it's not really, there's no one size fits all. Thank you for watching. This is Nonzo Ono. I will just keep posting what I think that could be helpful to folks about the food truck. Thank you.